A man called William Protein Shakespeare once posed the question, to bench or not to bench? And that is my question today, because I have chest and shoulders, and last chest day, if you guys remember, I was benching, and I can't lie, it felt great. It did feel really good, and my chest was sore literally up until yesterday. This morning I woke up, I'm fine. But yeah, my chest has not felt that sore for a long time, and of course I put that down to the classic bench press, and it felt great. I can't lie, it felt great. As much as I've preached in the past about doing incline movements first with dumbbells on a Smith machine, the bench press is still a staple. The bench press is still great. The bench press is still goated, whatever you want to call it. And after doing it last chest day, I did say I want to bench every other chest day, I think. Because when I start lean bulking, which will probably be soon, by the way, 81 kg today on the dot I weighed in, which is crazy. But that's a new low on this cut. When I start lean bulking again, I want to start chasing new bench press PRs just because it's cool. Okay, I'm sorry, the gym bro within me exists still, and for that, of course, you don't have to bench press in order to increase your bench press, and I proved that to myself when I got my 100 kg bench. I didn't bench for a very long time, up until probably about 2-3 weeks, maybe a little bit more, maybe like a month before I was set on, right, like I want to get this 100 kg soon. Well, I started adding it back to my routine. But the point is, you don't have to bench press to increase your bench press. Like I say, I was doing a lot of incline movements, a lot of flat dumbbell pressing movements also. And I got stronger through that. But there is definitely the benefit of getting those repetitions in. If you keep bench pressing, your form will improve. You train your central nervous system, and prepare it for when you do go for your PRs. And it is tempting to bench today, and I think I'll decide once I'm in the gym. I'm still unsure about what exactly this chest day will look like. But on the flip side, I do also enjoy starting with incline pressing work, and seeing as my arm is getting better. It's not 100% yet, but I feel like in a week's time, maybe 2 more weeks, which, considering it's already been about 5 or 6, which is a little bit crazy, it should be 100%. Then I can really go for heavy incline dumbbell press, which is what I'm tempted to start off with today. But I don't know. I don't know what the first movement's going to be. It may be the bench press. It may be the Smith machine. It could be even the chest press machine. I don't know. Like I say, I'll get in the gym and I'll decide. It's one of those things where I have to see and be in a moment and warm up first before I ultimately make that choice. But no guessing what today's lift is. Chest and shoulders. Like I say, 81 kg this morning I weighed in at, which is crazy, honestly. Down 8.5 kg, roughly, just under, let's just say 8 kg since the peak bulk. And it is the 2nd of August, so this cutting phase has been going on for, I think this coming Monday will be 8 weeks, something like that, maybe even 9, I don't know. However long I decide to keep the cut going on for, once again, I don't know. So many questions and not enough answers at this current moment in time. And one more thing, you guys let me know in the comments. Do you want to continue seeing the full workouts? Is it too much? Should I cut down? I don't know. I'm happy to continue the current format. But let me know. Should I start cutting down the volume in terms of showing you guys what I'm doing and just explaining? Let me know. If it's too much what I'm doing right now, you guys let me know in the comments. I'm happy to go either way. But no point talking about this chest anymore. Pre-workout taken. I'm feeling good. Time to do a long, thorough warm-up. Like always, get myself feeling even more prepared before we get into some lifts. And that's all I've got. It's 10 to 10 on a Saturday night. Let's get in the gym. Okay, decided. I'm not going to bench today. Instead, incline dumbbell press. I've not started with this movement for a very long time, obviously, because of my arm. Like I said, my arm's getting better. And we closed off last chest day with this exercise, much lighter weight than I've got right now. I've got the 34s, which should still be pretty manageable. Yeah, I don't want to go straight up to the 36, 38s after. Yeah, I just don't want to put too much weight, too much pressure on this arm just yet. However, very long warm up done, and I'm feeling great. These should, I don't know actually, because I've got about, I had 100 grams of rice today, not even 80. And that's my only carb source. I mean, yeah, very carb depleted over the last few weeks, that's for sure. As this cut has been taking its toll, decreasing calories, definitely just prioritizing protein at the moment. But yeah, I think it should still be good. Enough chatting. I'm thinking 3 sets here. It's good to set up.
Commitment. To ensure your safety in the gym, please listen to the following information. In the event of an accident, or if you or someone else is in need of urgent or medical assistance.
Okay, for the first set, pretty good, 10 reps. I think obviously if I was in peak condition, I would have gone for that extra one, but especially not for the first set. And yeah, so I'm not. You know, with injury, a lot of it is mental, so I have to regain the trust in the injured area. I remember with my shoulder that took a while to, really feel confident enough to push myself as hard as I can. So yeah, no point forcing anything. Good set regardless. Let's go for 2 more. That weight felt perfect, I think. Alright, I've spoken about this a few times since I've begun this cut, but the post-set fatigue right after you finish a set is much more evident when you are in a cut than if you're on a bulk. Obviously it comes down to a lack of carbs, etc., lack of general calories. But regardless, what was it, 10 or 11, 9? I think we only got 5 reps for that last one. My plan was to drop these 34 straight to 32s, but I think for the effort of going all the way there, taking those dumbbells to bring them back, I just couldn't bother to be honest. But regardless, nothing wrong with low rep volume either for a set. So great start. Let's move over to flies. Okay, it was very close to making the Pec Deck my first fly movement for today, but honestly these cables have just been feeling so good recently that I think I will save it for the very end. But yeah, I've already done a set, and in between sets I always just get my lat raises in on the cables, get those side delts pumped so I don't have to train
all of my shoulders at the very end. Even though nowadays, I'm doing rear delts with back, so the only thing I really need to do is overhead shoulder press after chest is done. But I think 3 sets here. Like I say, 1 set's been done already. Let's get into 2 more. Alright, we'll keep it rolling. The 3 great sets done. Honestly, I don't know what it is with these cables recently, but they just feel great. Honestly, great. And like I just mentioned earlier, side delts between sets. This is my little hack. When you've done your compound lift, especially, yeah, you can do your side delts during your chest workout because they're not going to affect your isolation chest work like flies, or I'm going to hop on a chest press machine right after this. And yeah, that way you're just a little bit more time efficient. So you don't have to do your side delt training right at the end. And the bonus, like always, you get that side delt pump when you go for the pump check. Right, I'm going to flip around, do the same on the other side, but let's go over to the chest press machine. Recently, I've been on the Incline chest press machine that I sort of forgot also how good this flat chest press machine, just this regular one, also is. So yeah, thought I'd just switch it up, hop on this one instead. Plus, also, I do want to end off with 1 set of flies on the Pec Deck, so it saves me a little bit of effort going all the way to the other side of the gym just to come back here. So I'm thinking, honestly, 2 sets. 2 sets should do it. Yeah, especially if I want to get those flies in at the very end, just to be a complete finish, which will probably make like a drop set or something. But let's get these done out of the way first. I can't remember what weight I used to do on this, so I've gone pretty safe. I think 52 kg. It should, I think, be pretty easy. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Let's go into set 1. Yeah, happy to take that. I think that was 13, 14 reps. And yeah, there's one quick thing whilst I rest before the second set that you might have noticed. I don't know how well I actually can see from that angle, but my back is not pressed up directly against the pad behind me. I'm still creating an arch in the same way how I would do on like pretty much any chest movement, because that way by doing that I push my chest up and out and around my shoulders backwards. For that for that reason, that doesn't make sense what I just said. I do that because you get more chest activation and less front delt activation. So if you're someone who feels a lot of your shoulders whilst doing a press like this, try that little tip, just round your back a little bit, so it's more of your like traps and rear delts that are on the pads and not actually your whole back. And I feel like instantly you should notice a pretty big difference. So yeah, that's my little tip for today. Let's go for one more set, and like I say, we'll just finish off with the Pec Deck. Like I say, I'll keep this pretty brief. I've already explained it. We're just going to go for a drop set. Completely finish off the chest. This is mainly for pump reasons. Like, realistically, I don't even need to do this set for it to already be a completed very good chest day. I think it's a little bit overkill, but forgive me, I love chest days too much. Final set, it's in a strong. Right, super good. Chest day done. I suppose a pump check in about 5 seconds will reflect how good it really was, but felt amazing. We're done. So yeah, pump check. Okay, I just recorded a whole pump check and none of it was recording, which is an absolute shambles, but it's just, I don't want to be shirtless for too long, so just a few poses now quickly. Okay, what I was saying to myself technically, because it wasn't recording, is one of the cool things is these veins. The veins are really starting to come through now. Shoulder there, the side delts too. They're starting to poke through as the fat level decreases. And I was just saying also, cool to see, after years of bulking, to see what I've actually worked towards. And I'm not just one massive blob now, starting to become a lot more defined. But yeah, I've got some shoulder work to do, so we're gonna go over there, do that in a second. Just some overhead dumbbell press, just to finish off the actual workout itself. Then I've got a little bit of ab work to do, which, I mean, abs are slowly coming free now. I started doing cable crunches, and the crunch machine, rather than with a typical circuit ab workouts I was doing, which are pretty useless now that I think back to it. And then some cardio, likewise. So we're done. Let's go over to the dumbbell bench area. Okay, I'm going to go for 3 sets here. I'm not going too heavy in weight. Also, because I can't be bothered to put my elbow sleeve on again, it takes a little bit of time to get on. Yeah, I'm going to go for 3 sets. I'm only going to show the one, just because I don't think there's much point in showing 3. It's all going to be the same thing. Yeah, my favourite front delt main compound shoulder exercise by far. I've always done these. Obviously, you can do it with the barbell, even the Smith machine, but dumbbells for me have always felt best. So let's get into the set. Like I say, I'm going to go for 2 more. I felt pretty good. Honestly, I surprised myself there a little bit. I thought that set was going to be a little bit more difficult, but definitely not complaining in the slightest. Yeah, 2 more sets here, then some crunch work for me, and I'll see you guys on the treadmill. Okay, shoulders done, core work, or ab work done. I've only just started doing cable crunches with the tri rope. So you know what? Next ab day, so in 2 days, I will show them, because I need your advice. Because I feel like my form is pretty good, but I know I'm definitely not doing it perfectly. So I'll put that in the video. So if you have any tips, you can help me out. Like I said, I've only just started doing them. So yeah, I've watched a lot of TikToks and all that stuff, but it's, you know, different seeing it, someone else doing it, and trying it yourself. So yeah, join me on the treadmill, and I'm actually exactly 10 minutes in right now, because yeah, I started walking already, and I was posting on my Instagram story a little cheeky pump picture. And if you guys know about this, I don't know if it's just, actually I know it's not just me, I know others do it, but you know, when you're trying to find the right song to add with your story, and I'm someone who is a bit obsessive of that for some reason. I don't know why, but I always feel the need to have the perfect song for any story that I upload. Call me weird, call me whatever, but I don't know, I find fulfillment in posting a story with a cool song. Today's one was Hurt Feelings, Mac Miller. Anyone knows about Mac Miller, rest in peace to the GOAT, one of my favourite artists of all time. But anyways, chest day, honestly I'm so happy with how that went. Not only because my arm didn't hurt, literally for anything, which is a sign that it's starting to get back to normal. Because yeah, I injured it the week I went to Barcelona. I went to Barcelona on the 10th. It's almost been a month. I think it's just been a month now, actually. So scrap what I said, 5-6 weeks in the car. 4 weeks, I think it's been. And yeah, I feel like it's starting to seriously get better. So yeah, like for example, there's incline dumbbell press. That felt good. No pain. I think I'm still the most wary on pull days, like tomorrow for a back day, because obviously then you are using a lot more of your forearm, where I injured and messed up my arm. So yeah, very happy with how all of that went. I'm loving these pump checks, man, honestly, and to know that I am still going to get a little bit leaner. 81 kg now. Couple more weeks, I think, and this is a cycle. I hear so many people always talking about it, how once you start cutting, you can never stop. And I see why people say that, because it's just, you just want to get lower and lower in body fat. And I've got a scale at home where it supposedly tells you all your metrics. I'll put my one up now for today. It says I'm 15.1 something percent body fat. I don't know how accurate that is. I've got no idea. I was looking online because I'm very intrigued to do a DEXA scan, one of those scans that tells you literally everything, and it's 100% accurate, whatever. But it was 180 quid, no matter what. So yeah, I'm not that eager to know. It's not £180 worth of eagerness. It feels like 50 quid maybe. £180 just for all of those stats and numerical, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just for all of that to change within, a few weeks, a few months. Like, I don't know, maybe it is worth it just so I do know exactly how much I am now. So I have a very good, a basis to see where I'm at now. So when I bulk up, I can compare it and roughly estimate my body fat. And also just to know if my scale at home is telling me the truth. But yeah, I'm loving this cut, guys. And I said this at the end of the bulk, if you remember, that I thought that I would find cutting easy. And in all honesty, I have. It's been simple. Because with bulking, it's like you have to do more. You have to eat more. You have to add actions throughout the day. With cutting, you're actually cutting down on actions. You don't have to eat as much. And as someone who obviously started on the skinny side, I don't really have a huge appetite naturally anyway. So yeah, I'm on 1.9k calories. And it's not really affecting me, to be honest. I'm not feeling like super hungry like I scared I might have slightly. But I think this is the benefit. And this is what I've done well. And this is what I'm proud of myself for doing with today's cut. With this cut that I've started. And that is gradually decreasing the calories. And I've talked about that so many times. But it's the truth, because peak bulk, 4,300, even 4,500 calories a day. If I was to drop those calories all the way down to what I am on now, 1.9k, straight away, it would have been so much more difficult, because my system, my body is a lot more used to more calories, more food. So I think I would have just struggled a lot more, because I would have just felt a lot more hungry. And plus, with such an aggressive cut like that, the theories are that you do lose more muscle mass, rather than if you were to do a gradual cut, what I'm doing. And another benefit of that, it's not such a drastic drop where I feel like I'm starving straight away. I dropped down to 3,500 calories at the start of my cut. Week 1 was 3,500 or 3,300, sorry. One of the two, I think 3.3k. That was week 1. Week 2, I dropped it down to 3k or 3.1k. Week 3, 2.8k or 2.7k, I actually can't remember. Week 4, 2.5k. Week 5, 2.2k. Week 6, 2k. And I think we're in week 7 now, 1,900. And I'm still losing weight. And I've been on 1,900 for over a week now. So there's no point in decreasing anymore. There's no point. It's literally down to, if I reach a plateau, then I'll think about decreasing calories again, which I'm not doing. I'm still losing a bit of weight every single week, let's say, down to 81 kg. So yeah, in that regard, I'm proud of myself with how this cut has gone so far. And that I put down to, just being a gym obsessive person because I watch so many videos. I actually watch Sam Select's videos every single day, so the amount of content, amount of information that I've accumulated whilst I was bulking about cutting, straight away I could just put that into practice, and yeah, I'm very happy with this cut. Of course, if I were to do an aggressive cut straight away, drop down to 2k calories straight off the bat, sure, I'd be leaner now. However, I thought I would have lost more strength, and it just would have been a little bit more difficult. And you can't cut corners of the gym. There's no rush. Okay, I'd rather do it this way. Just being patient with myself, and yeah, it's been easy for me. It has been easy. Speaking of calories and all of that, I've got 1,000 left for the day. I left myself quite a lot, so I think I've literally only had one meal today, which was, I didn't have breakfast. I'm not usually a breakfast person anyway. That is always my hardest meal when I'm bulking. I can't just get up and eat straight away. I just don't want to eat, so that's usually always my hardest meal. So yeah, benefit of the cut, I just don't have breakfast. And then for lunch, or my only meal so far, I had 350 grams chicken breast, 80 grams of rice, marinated that quite nice. I went for like a sweet and sour vibe today, which put me at about, I think, 800, 900 calories and 110, I believe, grams of protein. So that sets me up really nicely now. I can have a protein shake when I get back, and probably just some eggs or something on the side to fill up the rest of the calories, because my protein shake now, it's a bit of a hack, guys. It's only got 330 calories, but 42 grams of protein. It's literally just 25 grams of frozen berries, 1.5 scoops of protein powder, and milk. That's actually it. And yeah, like I say, low in calories, pretty good protein to calorie ratio there. So yeah, 350 plus the 850, let's just say, this is a test of my maths, 1,200, so it gives me 700 more calories for only needing 40 grams of protein. See what I mean? I've set myself up very nicely, and in general I have been. Like I say, all of the meal prepping during the bulk has 100% helped me for this cut, because I already have a very good understanding of how many calories there are in specific foods, how much protein is in specific foods, how much fat, carbs, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it just makes it pretty easy. So yeah, another successful day in the gym. I've just passed 20 minutes on the treadmill. Show you guys in case there's any haters or doubters out there. So I'm just going to push the 30 minutes. I may as well have not done a 30-minute cardio session for a while. I ended up doing 20 minutes yesterday, actually. Getting these steps in is good. And like I always say, incline walks, it's a secret for calf gains. It's not one that people really talk about or know about, so I'm putting you on here, guys. I promise you, your calves you'll start to see a difference in. Give it a month, and you'll be thinking, whoa, my calves have never been that big. Don't get me wrong, I don't have massive calves or anything, but I've noticed the difference. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, very good chest and shoulder day. Tomorrow's back, like I say. Exciting times for back days. I think I mentioned it previously. My brother's got a weighted belt, so I don't know if I'm going to do pull-ups yet, and I might give it one more week before I put that strain on my forearms again. But weighted pull-ups will be in the mix very soon. Aside from that, that's a chat for tomorrow. So we're done here. I've got 8 more minutes left. I'm going to listen to some Childish Gambino, I think. That's what I'm feeling right now. So yeah, leave it there. Thank you guys, like always, watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We are 1 sub away from 450. 449. It's quite satisfying as an Arsenal fan, 49. But yeah, 450 I think will look a little bit cooler. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. See you for back tomorrow.